Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is March the 16th, 2019, and I wanted to show you how to plant caladium bulbs today. Now, this is just one type of color selection that caladiums offer, and there are so many different varieties, so many different mixes. I'll see about maybe putting some links down in the description for different caladium bulbs. Okay, so these are some of my caladium bulbs here. I've been planting some of these up, so this is what I have left right now, and I'm waiting for more to sprout for me. So let me find one here that's sprouted. Okay, this one here, as you can see, is starting to sprout. It has this little sprout here on the bulb, and they're all different sizes. This one here is a larger sprout here, and your caladium bulbs can be different sizes. So this is my container here, and I filled it with Miracle-Gro potting mix, and this is one of the bulbs here, and I'm just nestling it down into the soil. You want to put them down about 2 to 3 inches deep. So this one here should be good. And I'm just going to fill in the soil here on this. Now, caladiums pair very well with begonias, especially tuberous begonias, because both of them need to come out in the fall time if you live in a cooler climate. Now, if you're planting these outside, you don't want to plant them outside in the ground until your soil warms up to about 50 degrees. And I like to get an early start on mine, so I start mine in containers. And these also pair very nicely with impatiens, and they pair very nicely with fuchsias and other shade-loving plants. Now, you can actually grow these in partial to full shade, and they say to space them 4 to 6 inches. Now, if you're doing a container of these, put them closer together so you get a nice full container. Because when you buy them like in at the stores or something and they're in containers, they're all kind of like packed in there. That's what gives them their nice full look. Now, sometimes these do bloom. They'll get like a white bloom on them, like a calla lily. That's what the bloom will resemble. And you want to keep your soil moist but not soggy. So they're really a beautiful plant to grow. They really brighten up shady areas. They make it look really pretty. If you have a spot that has a lot of shade and you're looking for something to give a lot of color, then I recommend caladiums. Now, when you're selecting the bulbs in the store, if you're buying them in a store, you want to make sure the bulbs are nice and firm. You don't want them squishy. You don't want them molding. You don't want them rotting. So that's something you want to look out for. See, this one here is already sprouting for me, and I'm going to be planting this one here. Now, the ones that aren't sprouting, what I will do with those is I will take a container and put some moist potting mix in it, and I will sit them on top of the potting mix. I'll nestle them down in, and I'll wait for them to sprout. Now, they do need warmer they need warmth to sprout. I've heard of people actually soaking their caladium bulbs in water, in warm water, to get them to sprout. The bad thing about that is they can rot. So I just like to put mine in moist soil and put them in a well-lit, warm area so that it starts getting them sprouting. Because they can be difficult and challenging sometimes to get them to sprout. And that is something that I have learned. Now, these were sprouting on their own, and If you have them in a bag with like moist potting mix and you have your bag open where airflow can get in, you can go ahead and put that in a warmer area then and just check on them and take out the ones that are sprouting. Go ahead and plant those up and then let the other ones go until they start sprouting for you. So I'm going to water this here and then I'm going to put it over my growing area. When these start coming up, I will come back with more videos and I will show them to you. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them below and I'll try and answer them for you. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button the times I put a new video on. Oh, and you can also follow me on Twitter. I have a Twitter account and I'll have a link down in the description for that. And you can get updates on how seedlings are doing, what videos are coming up, how different plants are doing. So thank you for watching and I hope you have a nice day.